Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Subnautica Below Zero. Time of recording is 12:03 a.m. Tuesday, February 13th, 2024, on the Xbox Series X. And when we last left off, we had managed to finally work our way down to the fabrication facility we had been so painfully searching for. But we didn't actually bring the resources down with us necessary. So, off screen, I made it a point to go recollect some of the things. Most of the stuff we actually had, some of it we had, but had died, so I had to recollect those again. And now we're back at this facility, ready to give her. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me as we try and solve this this particular problem, we've still got a pretty big one to solve after this. Give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Or all of them, I wouldn't complain. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. I am speaking. Show some respect. Thank you. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. Now that I've actually got all of the pieces, I have no idea if he's going to say something once I go in here, so I didn't want to do that until I had finished with the intro stuff. You have to wonder if there's more of these places around the planet, or if this was just the one that was in range. Huh. Can't scan those. I believe I scanned this. Yes. Well, let's get it started. Start from the entrance and work our way in. Skeletal structure of an architect vessel. Polyaniline, diamonds, and plasteel ingots.
So Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
Interesting. So his mind remained intact. Is it because that's just how he was, or is it because his actual mind is physically separate from his shell and couldn't have been infected? Or is it simply because of him being partly cybernetic that it's not possible for his mind to be infected? I have a lot of questions for you and your people there, guy. I hope to get them. Architect tissues, the tissues of an architect vessel, root pustules, synthetic fibers, and gel
So you
sacs.
came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Finish, so that I may answer and murder you in the same movement. That looks... Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's cybernetics, but that looks almost like a chassis. Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah. Obviously a frame. These are obviously just the bits and pieces. That's probably the most we'll see, but like his whole torso and whatnot, if not his whole bodily structure, like this, is compacted within this shell. Whether that's normal or it's just because of the size of the container, I don't know. But he obviously takes it personal that he failed. Regardless of whether it was or wasn't his fault, it still got loose, and billions across their own systems died. We know it was from the last game, it was a Leviathan that crashed into the facility, trying to potentially free its mate, I guess, or one of its offspring, or one of its parents. I don't think I actually brought anything down here other than this salads. That's probably all I did bring. That's a shame. I'm not particularly hungry at this moment. Well, I'll have to deal with that. Architect organs, the innards of an architect vessel. Ion cube, ribbon plants, and kyanite.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts.
Is it because...
You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the tunnel.
You still
Damn
owe
it.
me an explanation.
I understand.
I was hoping to get that as a thumbnail. But the second he got all three, that was it. Hold on, let me... Don't need all that. Not right now. Now is not the time for clutter. Commence storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you
No
cause
such
the
thing
accident?
as foolproof.
Yes. I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
You caused the accident. As in... You intended to do this, thinking it wouldn't pan out bad? Or... You caused this because you took that one's mate and you influenced its decision to attack the facility. Now, if you're talking about the second one, yeah. Again, you can't move in existence without having an effect on it, so it's not exactly a matter of fault, but you are a part of the result of why it happened. It was going to happen anyway, but it just happened to be you in this particular instance. And it was going to happen because the disease was already out and somebody was already trying to solve it. You just happened to be the one here. Unless it was the only place where... No, we've already established that there's other places on other planets that were looking into the research of this. So yeah, this may just have been your sector of the galaxy. Wish I could remove all my HUD elements. Okay. No idea what that custom game mode is. Nope. No UI removal. That's too bad. Just wanted a thumbnail.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Not only have you probed my mind, you probed how my biology and how reality around me affects my mind. The least you can do is let me have a look. Second, that's scaring a wind. He was like, hold up, wait a minute. What's up? Architect body. Damn. That is an image and a half. The complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources.
Immediately.
Right, we found 27 at least, but I think he said it was at least 30 plus. Skin. The outer layer of tissue has the consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Robotic arms. AI. Oh, AI. Al-An has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. Limbs. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. Same difference. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Latent energy buildups. Interesting. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a sneeze. Mobility. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. Yep, that's where I was going with that. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Interesting. Teleportation. This architect's body is able to teleport or blink short distances. I'm not surprised. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that the architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. I don't doubt that, especially when you consider the quantum lockers and the warpers from the previous game. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of Calt Wall Prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Putty serpent of Aposticar. This snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing, and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. Electrode eel of Liston. Generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Interesting. Astral rays. Moons of Mardon 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity.
Seek fluid intake.
What's that?
Vital
I'm thirsty,
signs
she's
stabilizing.
thirsty. It's almost like we're in sync, folks. Shaggy goats of Olympian. Okay. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountains, planet Olympian, and are excellent climbers. Giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its foot pads. This creates a charge difference in the surface the gecko is climbing. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present but unrecognized at this time. So we've found quite a diverse array of life, just not sentient life so far. Interesting. Sorry about that. Let me see. Chromium boar, invasive, extremely tough skin, Okay, so it's durable. Extremely tensile skin for the putty serpent prevents it from tearing and compresses itself into small spaces. So it's hard to destroy and it's hard to tear. So yeah, it's hard to batter and it's hard to tear and outright hard to destroy because of its both extremely tough skin and its tensile skin. So it can also fit into small spaces. So escape isn't really a problem, but it also means that they're probably used to using technology. A lot of that, it's smaller on the inside but bigger on the outside, or smaller on the outside but bigger on the inside type tech. Again, it also makes them very good at moving around. They probably move around the planet like this, just in their own bodies if they're not teleporting. Just move through the water. It wouldn't matter. Generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Yeah. Excuse me. A defense mechanism, as well as potential communication, as well as a power source, depending on what you're dealing with. Astral rays, small organs that generate and store electricity. So batteries and production capability as well. So you can also supercharge that slime.
Seek fluid
If not,
intake.
use the slime itself to generate more energy and store it. Excellent climbers, and they're hooved, so you know, don't get hit. Don't get hit. Massive geckos, an electrostatic charge on its foot pads creates a charge difference in the surface. Makes me wonder if it makes it to where the gecko sticks much easier. It may also potentially, I don't know, like maybe create anti-grav or some form of gravity manipulation. Or rather some form of manipulation, period. That's just the way it seems from this little description. At least a dozen other biological species are present, unrecognized. So we've never met them, huh? Okay.
Commencing data transfer.
Time for another seizure, children. Night night.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. That's what those are? Are arms? There are arms all over the damn planet? Looking like flashlights
Not
and lamps?
anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
then the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Still extremely out of mind. Construct an alien vessel. Still extremely manipulative in one of the worst kinds of ways. But in the end, your desire was to give existence a chance. The only issue, so it broke out. Was that the result of all those deaths? Or was the deaths already something that took place and then you tried the facility? Huh. Hard to say. I kind of want to see if I want a new body. I should have looked at the way this area. Okay, are these the things that he summoned to himself? Because if that's exactly the same thing, that reinforces my statement. Complete and utter modular technology that he just shifted around to have it be anything he needed or anything he wanted. His species does the same thing.
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Alright. Gotta love how he don't use them other arms, but they still look beefy enough to hurt. Time me to get the hell out of here. I'm dehydrated to the nines. So he's got a body. Alright. But let's see how that goes, huh, children? Sorry. Oh, shit. Well, alright, stick with him. Yep. And that's why. Ah. Let go. You haven't even given me dinner yet. Do not keep moving. Well, we're pretty much done, but there's still at least one thing I need to do. Did I ever scan these? Either I did or it don't matter. I think I did though. But now that this is done, we've got to solve a problem. Because so far as we know, our sister never actually solved the problem of the virus. She may well have, but there's nothing I know that says either way. Okay. Gotta be clear. This is the piece I left, yes? Trying to keep my eyes open for Creeptacular out there. %.
Seek
Still
fluid
good.
intake.
Yes, ma'am.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Recon suit arms. Okay. Too bad I'm not carrying the aquarium, and too bad none of y'all are bladderfish. Ouch. Okay, where are you? There you are. I know you hear me and see me, but here's my counter argument. So, wish there was like a reverse camera. Centuries into the future, and you got nerve to not give me a reverse camera. Now, was that the only one that was back there? The aquarium fabrication, sleep. Okay, there we go. That's what I was wondering. I made it a point to leave these in spots as sort of temporary beacons for obvious reasons. This area is full of nonsensicality all over the damn place. Recommendation? Take a scanner room. There's no light down here, no solar light, rather. So, bioreactor, if push comes to shove, you might have to make a multi-purpose room for something like that. Or a nuclear reactor if you really want to go that far. Do you know anything new? Nah, I'll save that. Repair that back at base. What am I hearing? Sound like some vicious ass something out there.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay. Right. So she tells me about Kara, but
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't think she did it. Wonder if she's gonna say anything based on a line or anything
You
else.
again.
Okay, I guess not. Sound like Preston over there getting down. What is it trying to... Because I did not have my scanner out and it was wanting me to do something. Okay. Please tell me that that hasn't been there, or I didn't end up knocking it off the damn table or something.
New technology acquired.
Oh dear God. The level of nonsense I have dealt with this whole game. Literally. If memory serves, I came down here with one module. One module. Attached to my sea truck. I could have had this
Seek
upgraded
fluid intake immediately.
/ upgrade the whole time. I'm probably gonna die, but it was irritatingly worth it. You bastards. I'm just gonna chalk it up to the game and take no responsibility for that whatsoever. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. I'll equip it once I get somewhere that actually has water. Yeah, I'm legitimately probably gonna die. Huh. Damn. It's crazy. I don't know why I didn't bring any water with me. Oh. Hey, 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 hey. Little buddy, little buddy, little buddy, I'm sorry. But you are quite literally what we call a godsend. And then I inadvertently cook him by mistake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Now, I should probably eat that salted fish to balance out the hydration I've acquired. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Now, we can share. I hear you folks in the distance at this current moment right now, possibly a little bit maybe. Interesting spot. Oh, I left it as a point of reference for getting down here specifically. Once I had reacquired everything. Prawn suit, dock, okay. Didn't bring the prawn with me, so it is what it is. Whoa, what? Oh. That's, I hit the, because in order to get over to, the abilities in this one, you choose or you use the D-pad. And since I've got it equipped, now I had to use the D-pad to get over to it. But I inadvertently used the D-pad to start, because it actually starts you over at the boost. It's kind of funny because you can do the boost as well as the defense, but you can also like they have their own separate button, but you can also just switch back and forth and then use A, which is why I ended up speeding ahead. Okay. Everything needs a rework of everything. Repairs and some more stuff. 610 meters, huh? I don't even remember what that is. Oh, I think that's a storage module, actually.
Seek fluid intake.
I thought so. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Man. That Subnautica music be hitting different. It really do. And that's why we carry an aquarium, children. Hold your horses, I'll smash your face in a minute.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Now, who that? Who there? Oh, looks like I just got something else. I don't know what it was, but there were some bladderfish around. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's legitimately what it was. Yep, you stay right there. I'm slower now. So you might be able to catch up to me, but I'm gonna leave a bad taste in your mouth. Trust and believe. Where in the hell did I leave that? Shit, turn around, not smack around. Come on now. There are times when we speak the same language, and then there are times where you don't know what you be talking about. There we go. Why did I leave you here? Huh. I wish there was a switch to disconnecting each of the modules. Like you really might not want to be over there. I took damage just from being that far away from it. Damn. Didn't hurt, but that's because I got my suit on and I was that far away from it. Or it didn't hurt that much, rather. Alright. Cramped reconnection. Alright, I'll move the whole truck then. It is what it is. Reconnection. Those are some pretty sight lines. Damn it. Keep getting blew up on. Got the planet over here skeeting on me. Right. What? Was that because I was in that module? Where I'm like kind of exposed? It's kind of like a glitch exposure, but yeah. Now that is a bust, children. Okay. So she blew up Phi Robotics. Well, hold on. Synthesize an antidote, stash it in the cave. I can grab it, and I'm assuming the cave's pretty close by. Too small. Dealt with me. I am. Seal off the whole cave. She took out the lab. Yeah, she had to have been the one that took out Phi Robotics. Especially since Marguerite's the one who took out the lab over in Omega. Phi Robotics. Let me go to base real quick. Pick up some things, drop off some things, repair some things, do some stuff. Huh? Yeah. Glad we had this conversation. You and I both know you are going to follow me, and I'm not dealing with it. I thought that's what I saw. I had looked away for a split second. I thought that's what I saw. A second one of these sons of bitches right here. Alright. Near Creepvine of all things. Jesus. It kind of says a lot about that spot. Mostly about how much I don't really want to go back over there. It just sounds like I just picked up a couple of fish. Alright, it's time to dock the magic school bus.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Huh. I did repair it from in here. Look at that. Bet you they won't let you do that with the main unit whenever you're out and about. Or it might just be because I'm actually in this tunnel. Because I'm actually in the dock. I didn't think about that. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. Okay. Actually, no. Okay. That's funny. I mean, yeah, this is here, but it didn't used to be solid enough to actually stop you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I only just now noticed my power levels. Well, we're going to be flitting back and forth in terms of that for a bit. Didn't mean to grab that. That's another one of those instances of the presses happening a lot. See, and this was so bad. The scanner room being active is what's partly draining this. Well, not active, but existing, rather. Did I make a control room? I don't think I did. For titanium, advanced wiring kit, and glass. Huh. Okay. Let us see what we can see. You know, I'm actually making this harder. I'll sleep in my sister's bed, make myself feel closer to her. Sure, that's something she'd probably do. Synthetic fiber. I don't think I have any. Where's that creep vine at? Looks like the sun... Now the sun was up when I came back over here. Yep, still is. Yeah. Energy is just being eaten alive is all. Wait a minute. No solar panel. Huh. Thought I had, another 2 titanium, another 2 quartz and copper. I forgot that I had brought those over here. I mean, from over here to the solar, scanner room. Okay. Sorry about that, folks.
Seek fluid intake.
You know, in Russia, fluid intake 6 years. I'll handle it momentarily. Thank you for the warning, Central. Actually, they should tie your vessel's power into the situation. Honestly. That way you have more power. For your base. Looks like we're starting to climb. That power cell must be fully charged then. The battery barely had anything missing. Yep. There's that dip. Okay. Now it's steady. You know what? Why not? Oh, I actually needed 2 quartz outright. Right, because I also needed glass. Ugh. I hate that don't work as well as it used to in the other game. But probably ended up inadvertently making room for it because of more advanced, more important, more likable mechanics. Same time, if you can't jump out of the water to escape a predator, I mean, like what the hell? Sorry about that. Jesus. I might end up needing to go on a course run or something. No! Damn it. It's kind of reflex sometimes.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Ah, crap. I may legitimately actually have to go get some now. Shouldn't be hard to find, that's not the point. I think that'll do it for now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, you can still do it sometime, but it is not a certainty. Not like it should be. There we go. Yep, time to fabricate with the finder. That's fine, the ability to fabricate, huh? Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Should help quite a bit. Still gonna cut through that battery, but It'll be useful. All right.
Seek fluid intake.
My power. What was that? That actually made me lurch upward. I actually didn't do that. I mean, I would love to end my
Vital
hunger
signs stabilizing.
and my thirst and my painfully dying. Okay. Well, there's no point in concerning myself about the control room now. Or at least not at this moment. Come on. Ugh. How about we just go for the easy ones up front? Okay. Time to make myself some salad. And depending on what it is, I ain't really even a salad man, but this is what's known as life-saving salad. I'll take it all. That is a lot of peppers. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, 3 for 3. Sorry about that. I bumped the mic. telling me how to make the sea truck defense perimeter defense upgrade. Thanks. I'm good. Okay. So now the question becomes, where are you specifically? Because the only thing I can think, well, no, it still wouldn't explain anything. And I have no idea where it is she left Kara, or the cure for it. I have no idea. Huh. Okay. Going back to deal with a bunch of the icy nonsense. Should probably look into getting storage upgrades for this thing. There's at least one I've already got, but that's one. I am tripping. Over here calculating, playing Spider-Man in my head. Hey, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Does whatever he knows he shouldn't. I wonder. Nope, it does not. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna grab me. I was hoping to be able to move it to where it connected, or not connected to where I was able to readjust it physically with the grapple. Sorry about that. Okay. Now that we're moving slow as balls on an ice planet in the middle of winter, we can head out to Fire Robotics and see what's going on over there. As I pick up food and drink for everyone. Yes. I'm that kind of attentive. Whoa. Okay. Guess climbing is what I wanted you to do. Whoa. What? Oh. As you folks can see, I had to bring the house with me. Them important. I have no idea what I'm going to be properly dealing with out here. Okay. Let's check this out. Hold on. Because no, this is really not where I'd rather leave myself. Where was that? There we go. I want to find that dock that I was on. That's the best way, I want to say, to get back to fire robotics. Oh. Oh. Gotta get back used to using this whole truck. Damn. Okay. Let me... Because one way I'm used to finding my way is these things and cables. Not seeing cables. Oh shit. My bad, my bad. So I'm used to seeing some of them up by that dock. Might actually have to stick low for a bit. Where was... There it is. The underneath of it all. these pieces, you really are ungodly slow. But we will live. And what? I vaguely remember this area. And then, of course, carrying the house with you makes things a bit complicated. I'm remembering that green, though. I remember finding an egg down here. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. We hit that point. Great. Nah, kind of gotta be careful. This is obviously not the exact path. Or... Okay. That might kind of be the way I'd want to go, but that's alright. What I'll do is just disconnect a couple. Get back out. Why? Oh, it's because all of that in the way. Wait, did I grab the... Yeah. Okay. Couldn't remember if I had actually grabbed all of the pingling stuff. Come on. Come on, let me just shuffle you forward a little bit. Come on. You know you wanna... Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. Can you imagine if people were in here? Okay. I need you to scooch over. I know. That's why I'm trying to kind of ease you out, but there's no easing. They're outright making me smack into you. I may just have to suck it up and just go up there on that segment. What? Let me down. What are you doing? Okay. Now, where was that spot? Wait a minute. Interesting. It says the landing pad is right here. I thought that was a beacon I had set. That's why I didn't actually look at it. Am I going the wrong way or the long way? Which is it? Because there's that spot I was wondering about. So, I think I'm going the wrong way. So this should be kind of the long way. To make repairs here in a minute. Okay, I've had enough. Back to that spot. It is what it is. I'll find my way to it in reverse. Okay. Somebody got hit over there. What the? Oh, it must have been
Well,
interesting.
Captain.
Alright. Oh shit. Ah! Sink. What luck. Yes, sir. One thing of salt. Okay. Now, where is Fire Robotics? That's the landing. Did I never mark Fire Robotics? Or did I take a beacon that it might have had? Oh. I don't know if I killed him or what. Son of a bitch. And it's literally right here. Wait, maybe. Yes, it is. Like, Jesus Christ. Had I just kept going, the little ledge would have led to the little spot. Jesus Christ. Stop following me. I'm going to be driving. Oh shit. The level of irritation. You gotta laugh to keep from being frustrated. Okay. Faster, you fool. Oh, okay. It actually calls this the landing pad. They mean landing. Not swimming landing. Okay. Okay. So I guess there's at least one pingling thing near here. It's actually already been in there, hence the missing peppers from that one. Weird. If I remember right, maybe not. Damn, it's whiteout makes it hard. Okay. Good Lord have mercy. Maybe I'll give it a minute or something. Damn. I might not have a choice. Who knows when this whiteout stops? Damn it, where was Fi? From around here. Have we searched this one? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I need a warm spot while I do this.
Dangerous weather approaching.
You know what's
Seek
funny?
shelter.
Oh no, I would have had to have built a scanner room. I was gonna say it's funny because I can use my mineral thing if memory serves to look for penguin research stuff. But whoa. Can you fall? What the hell is that? Oh, wow. Alright. I can't move. All I can do is fight.
Hypothermia imminent.
Ah. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. That's fine. Go ahead and save. So. Woo. And I'm still okay. Okay. And I'm still going. Okay. I hope this does not disrupt my whole game. Wow. This may well actually do this. Holy shit. Oh, man. All because I got attacked while using the penguin research in an area where you're more than likely going to get attacked. Okay. 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 So, yep, you're falling, so you're gonna die. Shit. Taki mushrooms. Where are those stalkers? I'm killing them now. I am killing them now. I'm not dealing with it. The fact that I even lived through that is... I don't even... yeah. That's about that. Yeah. One is dead. I don't know where the other one went. Holy crap.
agent online.
Yeah, you sure are. Is that what I'm looking for? Oh, hell
Sam
yeah.
must have stashed this here. She was gonna use
Okay.
this antibacterial agent to neutralize the bacterium.
I thought we had... Son of a bitch. I thought we had searched this area. Get over here.
Spy Penguin online.
I want to rush somebody when they ain't paying attention to their surroundings. Can't do nothing about you.
On standby.
Yeah, okay, am I? Okay, so now the question becomes, where in the hell do I take it? I still need to get to Phi Robotics. Huh. Okay. So Phi, or is it Phi? I actually don't know, because I could have sworn we were in Phi Robotics, and I don't remember seeing anything like that. Where?
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
You didn't tell me what I was hoping.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry, my
Hold
last
on.
message was so awful.
Where
I've been under a lot of
was...
stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you?
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Penguin project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
Still didn't tell me what I was wanting to know. I was hoping she might have mentioned somebody over in such and such is doing research that might have given me a hint. But I'm thinking about it now, since we just found this penguin research thing here, the only thing we could really do is continue to search the basin. So, let's move on forward as we deal with another whiteout. Good lord. Well, at least we were able to sit through the last one and learn some things. Oh, alright, alright, alright. Might be on something with this search. Huh. I've been here, I think. These are open. But I don't know if that's because I collected them. Was that what was around here? Come on, I just want to sit atop miniature Pride Rock. Okay then. Okay, there's more. Right, the map showed some tower. Okay, I have not been here. Gotta love that lack of agility she seems to have, right? It's almost as if the suit should bend down and accommodate the fact that it's dealing with a mortal. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, bitching. Oh, used all the peppers. Okay. What the Parvin. Why is that name familiar? Oh, him. I think Parvin's cheating. No, I'm not. Security specialist. Reports to Emmanuel de Sardins. Evac site security. Oh, excavation site security, rather. Previous project mining site security. Damn. It is bright in here compared to this cave.
The person who worked here also lived in storage.
Did he also live in storage? The way his room is set up, a weird door, and then it leads to all of this. It does seem like a closet. Oh, snowstalker fur. I'll take it. I don't actually need it. Whoa. Okay. So I guess that's the frozen Leviathan. Okay. The hell is that? Oh, okay. I guess it's just ice. That's clean. Yoink. Hard. Deep dive. Zach Bossier. If memory serves, he's a pretty good musician. I'm trying to remember if he does audio or if it's just like instrumentals. Reaper Leviathan, huh? Wonder where you got that from. Nasty, man. Nasty. And a mini fridge. Well, that's just a full-on fridge, actually. Does the job, not bad.
If you're not cheating, then you won't mind if I record this conversation. Is that right?
Damn it,
I have
Carvin.
nothing to hide.
Then what were you whispering about with Vin?
Nothing. That guy is so lawful good, it's annoying.
Wait, so you were trying to cheat?
But no cheating occurred, so what does it matter?
It matters to team morale. If you can cheat in the game, how can they trust you out there?
I'm sorry, did you feel left out? Perhaps you would like to make a deal.
Ugh, Marvin, no. You're shameless. You really never give up, do you?
I don't. That's true. Have a manual put that in my next eval. Very persistent.
I can understand that. And I wouldn't exactly be tolerant of people cheating in games either. If it's a single player game and like you're intentionally going in there using like cheat codes like infinite health, infinite like force energy or something, that's different. So long as it's not affecting people and so long as you doing this doesn't make it to where you can still like get achievements or whatever, I'm fine with stuff like that, having little bits of fun. But if you're cheating in terms of online or messing with other people's games, you're going too far. But her trying to loop in you cheating in this game, therefore I can't trust you and my life is on the line. What the hell is wrong with you? What do you smoke? Because whatever it is, you need to quit.
My dearest Adeline and Rosita. Not dearest. Who says that anymore? Adeline, Rosita. Everything on the mission is going very well. Do you see now? Your doubts were unfounded. I am loved here, and... no. Rosita will say, Papa, why do you have to brag all the time? Papa, it's embarrassing. I want to apologize. Okay, no, that's taking things too far. I know we didn't leave things on the best note, but I want you to know I love you and I miss you. I don't know why I say the things I say sometimes. They just come out. I was going to send you a message saying how great everything is here and how everyone loves me. I've had a promotion to a very important security dossier. I'm treated like a hero. But really, this is a cold, wet planet. The scientists are full of themselves. No action to speak of. The only thing I look forward to is weekly games of Alien Intruder, but more than that, of coming home to you. I am sorry for all the times I did not appreciate you, of our family, or the good life we had. And am I kidding? I can't send this. What's the use?
Sorry about that, folks. The audio started to trip. Can't say really in terms of dude's personal life and choices. The thing is, doing this kind of work, as in being on a whole other planet somewhere else in the galaxy, Yeah, talk about a long distance relationship. There's no way to avoid the pitfalls of that problem other than not doing the job. But then somebody else does the job, and then it becomes, why aren't you doing what you need to be doing? Kind of argument. That being said, can't say in terms of what it is they had to say to each other. Whether he went too far or whether he didn't. Or whether he assumes he did. Either way, I don't know in terms of those two. That's something they'll have to figure out.
What happened?
Boy, they left so much on this planet.
I sense many things here. Death among them.
You sense death. Why and how? The second one first. Well, so is that thing dead or what? Scanner, right? Necklace.
This was Sam's necklace. She
Oh.
never took it off.
Okay. Okay. A necklace that belonged to Sam. Interesting. So, wait. Just wondering if I could do something with it. Apparently not. I have no idea if I'm gonna need this thing again.
My investigation of the fire excavation site, including the cave entrance and surrounding area, revealed minor cosmetic damage to Altera survey equipment and significant structural damage to the natural cave entrance and supports. Resulting debris prevents cave access without heavy excavation equipment. Only foot access is currently possible. We are reporting 2 casualties, Pavan Ivanov and Samantha Ayu. Both bodies were found beneath the rubble at the cave entrance. Ivanov had just entered the cave. Footprints were still visible by the entrance. Deeper into the cave, Ayu appeared to have sustained a fall. Poor souls. What was Ayu doing? Nothing in her file suggests a history of vandalism or carelessness. And yet, I can only conclude that the cause of the collapse was employee negligence. We will need to investigate a possible connection to the explosive damage reported at Omega Lab. If there is a connection, who is responsible?
So Omega got hit first.
Death was accompanied by significant destruction.
Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. Well, baselessly.
Are your feelings confused? I'm detecting more than one.
I don't know. I feel disillusioned, worried. I thought I knew Sam better than I really did. When we were kids, I was always the one breaking and rebuilding things. She wouldn't even go into a bake sale without a plan. For classic oatmeal cookies, no less. So serious. She wouldn't have anything to do with my molecularly transformed caramel pretzel lumps.
Your mind goes easily to food. To distract you from your feelings.
Okay, I think that's enough mind reading for now. This wasn't negligence. That's not Sam. This was something else.
So you're in your body, but you're still connected to my brain, huh? My emotions and my biology. Fabulous. I'm not gonna have to deal with that at some point. So even the person who found her says the only thing that makes sense is something that makes no sense, which is negligence. Interesting. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll need that glass or not. Oh, another pingling. Yeah, I'll take that advanced wiring kit though. Damn. Damn. I'm not putting myself where that thing's palm is. Let me scan it. What the hell is wrong with you people? Me being that close is bad enough. Frozen Leviathan claws. Claws evolve to retain traction on the ice. Interesting. Hydraulic acid. Here, let me get a handful. What? Oh, it's just here. Jesus. So y'all just would leave this prawn, and people would just, all right, Phil, I've got the 5:30 shift. What's those power cells looking like? 32%. Time for a switch. All right, I'll be back in 10 with replacements, and I'll relieve you. Lubricant. You can keep that. Well, looks like the elevator might actually take me to the same place at this path right here would have. So why not just take the Vader? Nothing wrong with exercise, but I've been getting a plenty's worth of exercise since I got here. I think I'll be alright. I feel like it's watching me. What? Oh. Frozen creature skull. Frozen Leviathan skull. Lots of room for a brain, but it's mostly bone and fat to keep it warm and protected. Interesting. Kara infection pustule. Environmental conditions and subtle mutations suggest that this variant of the Kara bacterium's rate of transmission is somewhat lower than that of the widespread outbreak previously reported on 4546b. Interesting. So, what we dealt with was a mutation. And this was a previous iteration of that. The bacteria's capacity to survive for a long period of time off of the Leviathan's corpse suggests highly efficient saprophytic properties. Scans indicate that the pustules are merely the visible component of a dense bacterial network feeding off of the dead cells of the Leviathan. Despite the risk, further research is recommended. See, this is biased technology. They're not even looking at the proper details. Despite the risk, further research is recommended. Is there no? There's more to scan, and I gotta get in this thing's mouth range. I don't give a damn. Dead. I'm looking at a virus that still survived after who knows how long. I don't trust none of it. Frozen Leviathan teeth. Sharp teeth for tearing through flesh and bone. I would never have guessed looking at them things. Frozen Leviathan. That is a creature. $50, that was one of the small ones on this planet back in the day. Not the small version of its species, one of the small leviathans. We found this thing buried in the glacier cave. gave someone a hell of a fright. Oh, no doubt. Turns out it was walking around 1,000 years ago when it fell through the ice. It was infected with the Kara bacterium. Was it already infected, or was it infected when it fell through? The aggressive disease which wiped out the architects and almost life on the planet. It is unclear whether the mutated Kara pustules present are responsible for the ultimate demise of the creature. Since the enzyme cure was released on 4546b, the bacterium has been all but eliminated. Rare specimens like these provide our only live source. Research on the bacterium has been transferred to the secure Omega laboratory, while further research on the creature will be conducted at the excavation site. But what have they already taken samples off world? That's what's important to me. Let me climb this ladder that's further from the creature. Yeah. Ugh. Damn, that is a knot. I wanna, but that's gonna kill me. Oh, I mean, no, it won't. We've established how much gravity she can handle. And she can handle quite a bit. Alright. Time to cure an ancient galaxy-ending disease. What you think there, guy? Yeah? Yeah. Half stuck in, half stuck out. That is wicked. 1,000 years. And it is extremely well preserved. Wait a minute. No, okay. I was hearing these lights in the distance, but they were so low it had me wondering if I was hearing like some sort of potential low breathing from this thing. It looks dead, its eyes seem glazed over, but I'm not making assumptions about anything on a planet that is not mine. Hell, making assumptions down here is dangerous. Now, if you're gonna come back to life for some nonsensical crap, let me get out of here first. Alright.
The antibacterial agent was effective.
Finding the
Without it,
cure.
Bacteria could have spread.
Use the
Now it
antidote.
cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Yep. As she said, closure, resolutions, they tend to be powerful things. We don't all get those. The fact that she didn't get the chance to say goodbye is a large piece of proof of that exact thing. But she did at least get to solve the problem. And that's honestly further proof of what it is that a lot of people be saying when it comes to stuff like that. A person like her sister wouldn't just do something like this. So that means one of two things. Either that individual just snapped, or that individual seen something that's bad enough to where they cannot leave it be. You don't just move people like that. You don't. Like she said herself, my sister wouldn't go into a bake sale without a plan. Alright then. And it lets you know that she wouldn't make a move like that unless she really believed in that move.
Patrol log, excavation site, day 33, morning. I thought I saw something moving on the screen, but it was just that I sneezed. Wiped it off.
Ugh.
Fred's not convinced the Leviathan is really dead, but I've never even seen it blink. Nevertheless, I am now undertaking the mandatory foot patrol. Inside the cave, confirming a whole lot of nothing. Creatures still dead, cave still boring. I miss the mining site. At least you could talk to people. Oh, wait now, what's this? A rock! I found an interesting rock. That makes 3 this week. The others will be happy to have a friend. Concluding patrol. Perimeter secured. Nothing to report. End log.
He found a rock. Oh yeah. He say he's never even seen the thing blink. Like, dude, we have creatures down here that take extremely long times to do things. And with it being frozen like that, who knows what time frames have been altered. It may well completely be dead. So, oh shit. I was gonna say, so they say that the bodies were found at the entrance and that they were trapped, and he had just stepped into the cave. If they were trapped, then they were near each other. Question is why?
Hello? Someone there?
Oh, no.
Samantha?
Oh
Is
shit.
that you?
Oh, yeah. Told you I was investigating. Don't worry about me. I'm on my way out.
You can't keep doing this. We have protocols.
Parvin, stand back. Don't come any closer.
Why? What are you up to?
Parvin, I mean it. Stop.
Wow. So when you get down to the bare bones of it, it quite literally was negligence. Damn. She set a bomb and gave no real thought to the possibility of somebody else being here, like the security guard. And got caught in her own bomb because she... Woman, if you had sense, you'd have ran into him, smacked him, and told him to come on. Parvin, don't come any closer. Why? Because things and stuff are gonna happen and we're probably gonna die. Like, what the hell? I can respect your motivations and your desire to solve the problem. But wowee, wow. Jesus. Okay. Where to even go with all of that? Shit. Align. You catch any of that there, bro? It's nuts, ain't it? Oh, right. We found the phase gate. I remember now. We had found it, and Align was like, it's a portal to my home world. And we were like, wait, what? You have a portal to your home world? He was like, yeah, maybe. Why don't we find what I need to make a body, and then we'll continue that conversation. Interesting. Did I ever find that section of cave? I don't know. Is this? Oh, yes, I did. I was gonna say this is not familiar, but it is. In fact, I think this were the exact tunnels I got stuck in earlier. Like legit the exact tunnel. Expediency is key. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can I? No, I can't. It's actually a dead end, I remember. There we go. Yep. Back by the landing pad. Now, I might be wrong, but I think, or maybe not. I was gonna say I think that might have been the section we were just in, but nope. Nope. I want to sprint, and apparently you let me use my jets up here, so I'm gonna assume that that's actually letting me do that. Yeah. How far is this? You know what? We're prawn sooning it, folks. We are prawn suiting it. Alright. Let that recharge happen. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider should be doing. It's actually farther than I thought it was. Probably should have just took the truck and sucked it up. What's funny is I could probably go get the truck and still cut down on the amount of time. But maybe not. Okay. Would have already ended the episode, but I'm interested. I want to see where this goes. Ah, I was hoping that wasn't the case. I thought it might be though. Way back at the beginning area. Sam's upset. Robin's upset. Let me give her a salad. Help her with some of this stress eating that she needs to do. Never stress eat, folks. Always backfires. Nope. Not a stress eater. I know quite a few. Always backfires. Now, if you want to stress cook, you can do that. I'm sure somebody would love it. And I just get frustrated and I just start cleaning. Start cooking. I start knitting. I start reading. Play sports. I wrestle. Whatever. Oh wait, this is Delta. Wait, is it? No, it's not. This is... Oh, this is... Oh, no, this is 0. Okay. That's why I was confused. I could not remember. I don't know if this is actually doable. I mean, hey, it worked. Yeah, let's not push that. It worked once. Let's just... You know, I'm backtracking in the end. I do not need to see the world fading like it's going to fall off from under me, game. Really don't. How in the hell? And then, of course, we got ourselves a whiteout. Because why not? Damn. Jesus Christ. Maybe I can take this path. I hate that. You know what I'm trying to grapple to. Yep. So it actually leads straight to these falls and then they stop. That's weird. It almost looked like it had steps for me to use. Okay. Let me just get back in the water. I obviously ended up where I don't want to. Huh. Shows are often we don't come back to this area. Yeah, I wasn't actually wanting to get up there. I just wanted to see it, but I'm like, okay, I'm up there. Might as well try. So that was 0. It looks like there might be a few ways to get there. Not necessarily a few ways, a few breakages in the ice. shit. Yeah, see, they just made me hit an invisible wall. Assholes. Yeah. They look kind of stuck, but I don't know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be able to get up here. This area looks particularly bare bones. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm supposed to be able to get up here. I'm definitely breaking rules in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe not. Yeah, I am. It's irksome as hell.
Antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have
Oh
spread.
no.
Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last...
Commence identity transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must...
Wait a minute. Why have I not tried... Yeah. Look at that. The game decided to fucking do it for me. I'm sitting over here being stupid. Had to make sure my audio was still groovy. Yep, and now I'm long since inside the boundaries of an area I shouldn't be able to be. So now I'm having to sort of backtrack around the walls. The fact that you even let me up here is kind of irritating. I'm not gonna lie, it's useful because it let me see what I needed to see, but it's irritating. The hell is that? Oh, my crash point. Okay, I need to, cause this is kind of irksome. Bro, the water's right there. What a beautiful sight. Good. Ooh, sorry about that, birds. I don't think I got any of you, but it didn't sound particularly friendly. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, this is where my drop pod is. I mean, well, yeah, not my drop pod, my drop vehicle. So that works out because it's over here. Come on. Nope. It's not at all what I want to be doing. Did it last time and had to deal with some nonsense for it. Yeah, no. But I'm looking at it from a distance, and I'm like, all them lights, are they just leading me straight to 0? Or do they go past 0? I don't know, I have to see. I think they might go past 0. Because, I mean, what I'm wanting is on this island. And 0 is sort of smack in the, like, center of it. So that should be quite a bit behind 0. Okay. Did have to move past quite a few of these anemones. I do remember that. Oh, what was that? So we've got plant life. Oh, okay. Okay. It's not the area we were in. Wait. What the hell? Now we're closer to Phi Robotics. Yeah. How did we... Don't do that. I have no desire to go back in that water. It's been a problem this whole time. Son of a bitch. Oh, I think I found the area. Maybe not. Shouldn't be this hard to get back to a spot I was in twice not too long ago. Is that you? Leave me be. More important things. Find your food. The level of nonsense. Now, right. I think that still leads to my landing spot. I do want to be certain though. Damn. This is going on a lot longer than I intended. Oh no. Actually, I don't know. It might. Hold up. Yes, it does. Ugh. So wait. Then where does this one go? Because I thought this one led to that spot. Oh, it does. Fantastic. Map is useless. Okay, so 0 is to the north, which is where we were, /R. I've just accepted it will be a years-long journey with the prawn suit. Can I get up from here? It kind of looks like I can, but it kind of looks like I can't. Oh shit. Nope. Gotta get away from them. They'll freeze me. I got more than enough oxygen, but I'm not in the mood to deal with it. Interesting how they'll pretty much freeze anything. Makes you wonder if they hollow you out or something. They probably do, creepily enough. Because they're too small. But they'll freeze anything in range. Damn. Maybe it's not so far inward, or inland, rather. Maybe. Looks like we might be coming up on the void, though. And I am not in the mood for that. Yeah, I think that's mostly the void in that direction. How in the hell did I literally lose a place I had been to twice in the same episode? Okay, I guess it's just gonna be a bit of frustrating process of elimination. Even more so than it was. I think it was gonna be this complicated though for no reason. Well, I have no need for salt deposits. I'm salty as hell as it is right now. Huh. Wait, I think my audio's acting up. Okay, so we're back here. That's what I figured. And this is... Yes. Is there anything else? Pathwise? No.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I want to say it's in this direction. Okay, and I remember this from earlier. Wait. What the hell? Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's see if these lights are actually useful. Yeah, see, and it actually directs me in that direction. Directionally. Direct. Yeah, see. Some bitch. And I got them plants stationed along this whole region. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, we found you again, finally. Jesus Christ.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
That's it.
Yes, there is much to do.
Yeah, alright then. My scanner and I have so many questions. Oh, I'm like, where did he go? Nope, 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 scanner. Scanner.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding?
Whoa, wait,
I
what?
can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Well, we've cured the super disease and sort of laid our sister to rest. I don't really have anything else I need to do, so yeah. Well, like I said, I expected it to be another episode or two before it ended, but damn, I didn't expect this to be a super long episode where it ended. Huh. I mean, I can't, no scanner, no PDA. I can't save.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
You
Only
surprised?
for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
Only.
No wonder you
Of
hid
course.
yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope this don't backfire. Cause wow. We know nothing about these people,
Will you help
other
me
than the
with
fact that
the energy masts must be moved into place.
do what?
Well, this is different.
Damn. So he's fast as well. That is. She's floating, kind of. So. Like, what do I. Yeah, she's dead ass floating. Okay. Oh, okay. I was right. Telekinesis, among other things. And then our victory was lost for the next 1,000 years because a mortal failed to realize how to control technology beyond. At least I do kind of still sprint. Wonder if she actually has to use her hands and whatnot for these gestures,
Very good.
or if she's overthinking it.
Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Oh, that's the gate. I'm like, ship assembly. Yeah, okay. Damn, that is a gate. How big is it? So, big enough to send a fleet through, huh? Alright.
Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Damn, boy. Unless that's supposed to be you teleporting. But guess what? I can see you in your teleportation. Instances like this are when subtitles tend to get in the way. Yep, that does not surprise me. It's just like our fabricators take them to the fullest extent of what they could and would be.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies.
Apparently.
I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
What is it, like energy detection? Or is that supposed to be like a camera or something? Because there's something constantly coming from it. Where it was when he was speaking or paying attention. Interesting. So now the ship carries his energy. It's purple like he was. I'm integrated into the ship. Creepy as hell.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
So if I have a sudden need to vomit in here, what do I do about that? Have you accommodated inertial dampers for us squishy people? This is insane. And I'm here for all of it. Alright now.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Jesus. Sounds like one hell of a disturbance in the force. Here's hoping you see something like that, your psychology is alright. Because otherwise, I probably won't be. Alright now.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Extremely cool. And chick is crazy. Yeah, she's got no ride, but wow. But at the same time, she is an explorer. So it's not one of those things I could exactly turn down either. Well, that was Subnautica Below Zero, folks. Honestly, I love the way they went with this one. The original one was obviously more of a test bed. For a few years, it was in early access on in a few places. They finally managed to tweak things the way they wanted to. But this one, that was them actually making a full-on game and being able to put everything that they would like to behind it. Still a test, obviously, but yeah, they were actually really able to do a lot more with this, from the upgrades you can get to the materials, having to deal with temperature, different types of food, some of the stuff requiring different materials to fabricate based on where you are on the same planet. Oh yeah, I can get into it all, especially since they decided to give your character a story, a voice, and then a connection to the actual story itself. They did quite well with it. I mean, it's a little hard to speak about the improvements. There weren't a great many improvements. They weren't really needed. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They did add a lot more bioluminescence to the game. I did love that. That was pretty cool. Especially once we got into some of the deeper regions with much less light. I like this time, it's not bad. Once we got to the regions with much less light, we were actually able to really see what it really does to the walls, the ceilings, the floors, the other creatures. Then there was this story. I actually did get into the story. Sure, the whole family connection of it was interesting. Unneeded, but you know, there's nothing wrong with adding it at all. But then we actually got answers by the about the precursors from the precursors, and then left the planet with a precursor that we've been working with this whole time, after giving him a body. And that implies we didn't end up giving him a few extra upgrades that he didn't tell us about. Then we apparently are on at least one of their other planets, and technology seems to be abound, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And then it also makes you wonder, are they stored in other mediums like he was? Other cubes like he was, waiting to be saved? But we cured the disease. But again, Subnautica has been confirmed by the developers to be a prequel series to the natural selection games, which means this virus gets out at some point and people are going to die in massive droves. It's got me wondering what Subnautica 3 is going to be like, though. So now we got another planet. So what, do we swim through the sky from time to time or something? We got a nice little taste of, well, yeah, you could say a nice little taste, more of something to whet your appetite. That whole, the first taste is always free argument. With his telekinetic arms that also allowed us to slightly fly. Yeah, that might actually be a thing. Us getting arms, among other things, and moving through their atmosphere, as well as water, of course, or whatever liquid they happen to have on their planet, if there's any. But yeah, folks, that's gonna be the end of episode 18 / the final episode of Subnautica Below Zero. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists. Follow the links on my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links on my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Share the video around. Share the playlist around. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. From where we are now, since this is finished, well, I mean, damn, we'll actually be starting Jedi Survivor tomorrow. So yeah, there that is. Catch you in the next one, folks.